Welcome to another meeting of TV Holics Anonymous. Welcome to another meeting of TV Holics Anonymous. My name is Ruru and I am a TV Holic.
My name is Mimi and I... Sorry, I was looking at something. Mimi and I'm a TV Holic. Okay. It's a goodie today. We're going to be doing Singles Inferno. What season is it?
At the moment.
Season 4? Episode 3?
No, it's season 5.
Sorry, season 5.
Episode 3.
Okay, so where we left off was it was couples choosing for paradise, and the last person was Mina-sue because she's got all the mans to pick from, and
predictions came true. What we predicted, who's going to stay behind in the camp and who's going to go, and who Mina-sue's going to pick. Everything came true.
So she ended up picking Subin.
So if you haven't listened to that, go back and listen to our episode 2.
Episode 2.
And, watch all our predictions come true.
So Mina-sue picked Subin, which we already said. And then they cut back to the girls' bedroom.
Lim Subin. Sorry, I'm looking at the name.
And they cut back to the bedrooms and who gets sad from this picking choice. So Hye-sun is obviously sad because she's got heart eyes for Subin. And Hyun-woo, the big guy,
big guy,
is sad as well because he was also not him, not the big guy, Sung-hun, who is the American guy. He was also sad, obviously, that he didn't get picked. But I think in the back of his head, he knows. He's never getting picked, let's be honest.
So he ain't got a chance. He knows.
Min-ji gets to go a second time to paradise in a row because she goes with Seung-il. And that's when the big guy, Hyun-woo, is sad because he has said from the beginning he likes Min-ji. And he wants to get a chance to get to know her. Remember, he got cut off when they started first talking.
Saved by the bell. She was saved by the bell.
Yeah, she was saved by the bell, yeah. And so Seung-il and Min-ji, they seem when they go up the hill to paradise, they seem quite comfortable. Like they're like teasing each other, and she's saying that, oh, you seem very comfortable with how you're talking to me and stuff, and he's like telling her to outfit. I really liked
They seem very coupley.
Did you see Min-ji's outfit? It was like that white cardigan with like blue jeans, like flared, like baggy jeans. I really liked her outfit. It looked really comfy. That she wore to paradise.
Min-ji?
Yeah.
Flared blue jeans.
It's a white, long sleeve top, but I really like the outfit. So the people that are left behind, the people left behind are Hye-sun, Ye-jin, who's just not got a chance in hell in Inferno. Sung-hun, the American guy, Hyun-woo, which is a big guy, and then Hyun-jae, who's the first guy to come into Inferno that still is pining after Joo-young and is not getting anywhere. So he's still there. And Sung-hoon's really feeling bad for himself. He keeps saying, like, this is really tough. Like, this is so hard.
I do feel bad for him.
Me too.
Yeah.
Especially by the end of episode 4.
I thought he was just going to be a gross, American. Like, I thought he was going to be really, laying it on thick. And no, he's nice. I think he's nice.
So the first people that they show in paradise are Seung-il and Min-ji.
Yeah, Seung-il and Min-ji.
Yes.
I like their time
together.
I think they were very cute. They're very cute.
Yeah. When they first come in, it was really funny because obviously Min-ji had been there already, but Seung-il was like finding everything so fascinating.
Yeah, he was opening. Like me.
He was opening all the drawers.
He was like fascinated.
Yeah, he was opening everything up and like for ages, and she was like losing it. She was like, "Where are you? Where are you?"
But to be fair, I do that too because I've never seen a hotel room like that. Like, I'm sorry, but I've never been to a hotel room that's ever been as good as that.
So nice. It's so pretty. I know, it looks so good. So it comes across as like he's disinterested in her at first, but then they
I would have felt that if I was him. I'd feel like, I'm here with you. Why aren't you paying attention to me?
But then, Min-ji's character really comes through. Like, she just generally, like, throughout this program comes across as very, like, assertive. So she sits down on the bed and then she tells him, sit here next to me, let's chat. And then so he sits down. And
so far, I love her personality.
So she was like, he was just basically saying, like, oh, sorry, I just check everything out because like this place looks so amazing. Like, and he was saying he's an F, so he gets quite emotional about things.
Feeling.
Is that an MBTI? Oh yeah,
No,
is that an
F,
MBTI thing?
means feeling. F
Oh,
means
okay, okay.
feeling.
You're a feeling person, basically saying. He
Yeah.
gets the feels easily.
Yeah.
So he was saying,
You go by your feelings a lot,
oh,
and you
okay.
have a lot of emotions,
Because he was saying,
feelings, and emotions.
I'm an F person, so things like this make me cry. Like when he sees like nice places and like he gets emotional about it, I guess.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, so when she sits down and tells him to sit down as well, and she was sitting like laid back, the hosts had like a comment on this and they were like, oh, she's so comfortable, like just talking like that in her bedroom. And obviously, again, when I hear the hosts talk, it just it's interesting because they have such different interpretation. I see the scene and I think a certain way, but the host's reaction
Okay, what
is
did
so
you think? What
different.
did you think?
I just thought, wow, like she's like, like
I thought she
comfortable
was
and
feeling
like it's good
comfortable.
just she's being herself.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
they were like, oh look, she's so comfortable, like you shouldn't be that comfortable. Like, do you know what I mean? They're like, oh,
I think it's a cultural thing.
yeah, as soon as they see someone
Western
being
people.
comfortable, like they're like, oh no, that she should reel it in. Like she's getting so comfortable, that could really turn him off, kind of thing, attitude.
Yeah.
And I don't see that personally, but and I don't think
Yeah,
it did
I
that for
find that weird.
Seung-il. Seung-il was basically saying like, he found her that part of her like really nice, that she's just herself, so it
Yeah.
wasn't turning him off. But he also said that he found her quite cold at first, like her appearance and stuff, but he said as soon as she started talking he realized like she was really like likable and had a really nice
I found him
side.
quite cold at first as well, so that's interesting.
Him, it's his face
Yeah.
as well. I think they have
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fox, what do they call it, like a
He looks
wolf
like a
face?
dinosaur to me.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of dinosaur-y face.
And she said that so she was also saying that he looks like he's got a bad boy look. I guess their version of bad boy.
Maybe it's the sunglasses and
Yeah.
the gelled hair, and the sunglasses, the gelled hair, and the black t-shirt, the black.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
then she said that, but when he was talking to her at the campfire in the beginning, the things that he was saying were like really sweet. Like he was saying like, oh, you're the main character because you came in last and stuff. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah. Was that him who said that?
Yeah, he said that to
Oh,
her
okay.
when she sat down.
Oh, interesting.
So then I think they
He
move on.
already placed her as a main character in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they move on to like eating at like a little coffee table, kind of like a table or something. And Seung-il was just saying that he prefers older women.
Yeah, because he
And
obviously knows that he's younger than her. He can tell that
yeah,
he's younger than her. Yeah.
and he is.
So he's trying to ease her into it. In
He's
case she thinks,
24
oh, is he 24?
and she's
And
like 30.
she's 30. Yeah, that's a big age difference.
That's a
At
big
that
age,
age.
and especially
If
that way
you're a
around.
30-year-old
Like
woman, yeah. If
when
you're a
the woman is
30-year-old
older.
woman,
Yeah,
then you'd feel that a lot.
yeah. Especially like it's loads of things. It's so laid because it's like the maturity, but then like she might want to
Yeah,
have
the
kids,
maturity.
and he might not want to have kids straight away and things like
Yeah,
that.
he might
Like
not want to get married and settle down.
yeah. And he's in marketing, like for a fashion house. And she obviously tells him, we already know from the first Paradise trip that she's a track athlete.
Yeah.
And so she said she does a 400 meters. And she was also just saying like a little comment about how he was like, oh yeah, we could run together. I don't mind running with you. And she was like, I'm not great at like long distance running. I find that quite
Yeah, because she's got
difficult.
fast twitch fibers and not slow twitch.
Yes. So she said she likes older people, but she's got this thing about cute people. And throughout their conversation, she kept on saying like, "Oh, you said something cute." Like she found things he was doing cute. She was like, "Look, I'm like thrown off by your age, but because you keep doing cute things, that like I'm like finding myself."
Yeah, but she was also like that with the other guy. What was his name again? The other guy, the white guy. She went. Yeah.
Yeah, but she did find him cute. But it's Sung-min. But
Sung-min. Yeah,
but
Sung-min.
she found him cute as well, but just by the appearance, not by what he was saying.
Yeah, yeah. Not
But
his
she was
nasty
finding what he was saying cute because Seung-il was like saying
being
like
cute in personality wise.
Yeah, exactly, in personality. And she was like, "Oh, I was really thinking like maybe I'm not going to find anyone here, but like I'm starting to feel like I might." And then he goes, "I'll make you feel it."
Oh yeah, and then the hosts were like, "Oh my god, what a line!"
Exactly.
The hosts were like, "That is kind of like what a line, like in their culture." Like,
yeah, it is.
Like, she must have
Very
got
forward.
butterflies and stuff. That's what they were like.
But it made me think like he's 24. It gave me that thing like he's Gen Z, like he's Gen
Yeah.
Z definitely because even though he's Korean and he is very like, they are very respectful and stuff, but they must have their version of Gen Z.
bit more conservative they are with the way they act.
But they must have their version of Gen Z, and him saying something like that is probably what makes her realize as well, like, oh, he is definitely 24.
Yeah,
like the way he
but
talks,
they call it Gen Z as well in Korea.
Yeah. So it made me, I realized, like, those kind of comments made me think that, oh, he is young. She probably felt that as well, like that he is so forward.
Yeah.
So that was it. So she was they seemed like quite happy. Like that seemed like a positive thumbs up day.
Yeah.
Then it was Go-eun and Sung-min. Firstly, they showed the pasta they were eating, and that looked so good. Did you see that?
Go-eun and Sung-min. Oh, did they also have pizza?
Yeah, they did the I can't remember. I just know the pasta. But they went on the date where they went to that splash park thing.
Oh yeah.
They were in the room and splash park.
Yeah.
So Go-eun is a model.
Yeah.
She's 25 and he's 29. But this is another thing. When they were talking to each other, she was like, after they found out the ages, she said, "Oh, that's good. Then we're similar." How? That I think they interpret it differently. When the girl's younger, they allow for a bigger age gap.
Yeah.
And so they don't feel it's that much. But when it's the other way around, it's obviously like, oh, it's terrible.
Yeah. But I think that's in all cultures. Like, I think that's in Western culture as well. Like, it's more like, oh my God, you're younger than me. Like, compared to anywhere, because it's like a natural. It's like a norm, not natural. It's like the traditional gender norms everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Whereas
was just
the
saying,
other way, you wouldn't bat an eye the other direction.
Yeah, true. She was just saying that she was surprised by how tall he is, which I do find surprising as well. Like his face doesn't give tall.
Yeah, his face doesn't give tall. I understand what she was saying. I really got that because I thought he was small as well.
She gave him the nickname of apparently around the campsite of like tall little prince or something. Anyway, so she was just saying that I didn't see this. I don't think we saw this, but Sung-min asked like, apparently you talked to Hyun-jae. I think that's when they had their coffee dates and they all had to separate out. So Sung-min was asking like, how did you find talking to Hyun-jae? Is
Hyun-jae the big guy?
He's the pink. No, he's the guy with the salmon. He's the first one that's not got anywhere. And she was just like, oh, it was kind of like when I talked to him, like, nah, like, nothing.
That's a bit hard.
Yeah, but she said, that Sung-min, she wanted to talk to Sung-min apparently from day one. And I think their relationship, their talking is okay, but there's something boring about him. Maybe it's his job. Maybe it's his job.
Yeah, I think so.
I just they seem to act like, I feel like they're saying it's going well, but I'm not getting that. But also the host,
he's more into it than she is as well.
But the hosts also, I think they think it's going well, but I'm not seeing it. So I already saw some cracks.
Yeah, but I feel like she was all right with it. She was at 60% with it, and he was like at 80% with it. Like,
I think she's just like an in the moment type of person, because she was like, oh, I have this rule where I only get drunk 4 times in a year, and I think this might be it. Like, what does that mean? In the Western world, in my world, that means it's about to go down.
Yeah. But I think she means that, oh, you can try it on me if you want, like I mean, like, as in just like
she is
touching,
giving him a hint, but you wouldn't say that. She's
giving him signals.
You wouldn't say that. We wouldn't say that here. Like,
yeah, because I think she means that you can like do some light petting. Like not in the nether regions. I mean, just like
touch my shoulder,
touch my hair or shoulder or arm or something. I can.
It's so funny. But yeah, and then she said, like, I guess you're not getting any sleep tonight then. Which is also like, wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that is. I don't know.
Maybe I'm reading way into it, but no one else, like the host didn't read into it or anything. So I'm like, the things that I read into, it's weird. They don't.
It's just cultural differences in what we'd say. That means, that means something totally different in our culture.
Exactly. They live near each other. Apparently, they know where each other lives in Korea. And
in Korea, they love like that's like any connection that they can make to their like day-to-day life. They're like, oh my God, it's like fate.
Yeah. But again, I think from Go-eun, I think she's like she's like the type of person that in the moment she's gonna like, like do whatever she can to like get the the thumbs up from him, and like she will like flirt and do whatever she needs to do. But I think she can she can find that with someone else easy as well. The type of
Yeah, I
person
think
that
she's
can do
just
that.
like she's experimenting a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he
seeing what
talks
she
about
likes
how
best.
he lives with his parents, and she talks about how she has two sisters, and she's got an 18-year gap between her
Yeah,
and the
that was
youngest.
crazy. I've
Yeah,
never heard of that before.
yeah, 18-year gap. So he was like, oh, it was like
Especially not in Korea, in South Korea.
it's
I've
like
never
a
heard of
oops
that.
baby,
Yeah.
apparently.
Oh, that's bad.
Um, so he was saying that he really likes babies, and apparently there's a strong girl. She was saying that I've got a strong girl gene in my family. So she's saying all the things to like, I really like you, to a guy,
Yeah,
and to him, a simple like like he's like very boring type
simple
of person,
optician.
it seems. Yeah, he would be taking this all as like, okay, she's really trying it, right? So she was like really felt like it was flirty. Then they go to Splash Bay or whatever it's called, like the water park,
Yeah, I
and
think
then
it's
they're
also
like
part of a
holding
hotel or
hands.
something.
They're holding hands, and then they come back and they do like a mirror selfie. And he said that he did the same thing with Minji the day before, which I don't know why he did that. And she was like, I don't want to hear anything you're like. I don't want to hear anything you did with other people. No, not the splash park, but they did a mirror selfie when they got back. Because they had a shower and stuff, because I
Yeah.
noticed his hair was different. It looked a bit better. And he was saying, yeah, I did this selfie like with Minji as well. And she was like, I don't want to hear about what you did with other girls. Another flirty move.
Oh yeah.
And he basically said they asked about like, how do you feel about things now, like between us? And he was like, look, I think I will keep pursuing you. I don't think like there's anyone else really. And she kind of gave that same impression. So from like the
Yeah.
surface, it seemed like another good date.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that's why I think it's 80 for him and 60 for her.
Yeah.
Where he's at with her
And the host
at this point.
basically, yeah. Well, the host keeps saying that. Like the host said at the end of this date, they said they think Sung-min's not being bold enough with his feelings. Well, I mean, what is he meant to do? He said, "I'm going to keep pursuing you." But I think because she's not matching, then he's not matching her energy. That's why.
Yeah. I think that's what they mean. Like she's like really like looking like she's making a lot of effort, like as in the flirting and stuff. And he's like very like, laid back about it and being very boring optician.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. I with the host, I find it difficult because I don't know where they stand in like, why should he be that forward? Because maybe he does want to keep his options open and talk to other people. But then I feel like they just think because the girl's showing interest, if you kind of
No,
like
I
it,
don't
you
think
should
that.
go all in. You should go all in. But that's not how it
I don't
works.
think that because they in later episode in the next episode they say that it's all right for people to let's not get into that.
Yeah,
But
they do.
anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next one is Jae-jin and Joo-young. Okay.
I thought this was cute,
I think this is cute.
but also I
It's
think I
awkward
do
always.
find him a bit strange.
There's always an awkward level with him. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
But I
he's a
think
bit weird.
that's the thing.
That's his allure. That's his charms. They're his
That's his
charms.
charms, and that is what draws the people in.
Yeah.
And I don't think he does it on purpose. I thought he did it on purpose. You know when he was going around in the beginning around the campfire.
Yeah.
But I think
because I think he didn't want to directly look at them and show that he's checking them out.
Yeah, but I think it's just you can tell the way he talks, like, and how he steers the conversation into things like, that he's like, he's got that artsy fartsy side to him. And
I think this is good because she also said that she's in the arts.
Yeah, so she says she makes. I thought her job was. I didn't think it would be. She would be. I thought she was like a model or something. But she's
me too.
A craft artist, and she does like vases and flowers, dry flowers art kind of thing. And she's 26, he's 27, so that's works out pretty well. She's 1 year younger than him. They both say at the beginning when they were sat down that they were asking each other, is it difficult to make your choice to who to pick? And they both said that no, it was quite easy. Like they knew that they wanted, like she wanted to pick him and he wanted to pick her.
Yeah, but they had a conversation in that. I was going to say cafe, but it's not cafe, is it?
Yeah, and it was like the bar in the room or something, like hotel room or something like that.
No.
Oh, you mean there?
went to paradise. Before they went to paradise,
before.
they had a conversation
Oh yeah,
somewhere there.
in the
I don't know what that was.
corrugated cafe.
Yeah,
Corrugated
somewhere
iron
there.
cafe.
But no, it was like a little table. It was like a little table on
Yeah,
its
it's like on
own.
the side of. I know. It's
But
like
where was
kind of
that? They didn't
outdoors.
explain where that was. They didn't explain where
They
that
had
was.
that in the previous. They had something like that in the previous season.
Yeah, but they didn't explain, like, they didn't
No,
pull
that
out,
was when they
draw
all
out.
had the coffee dates, and then the other people, the people that were paired with the dodgeball, they all had to have their
Oh, was
dates,
she
and
paired
some
with
got
him? She was
coffee.
paired with
Yeah,
him, yeah?
that's why she
Okay,
liked him. She was holding him.
okay,
Remember?
okay. I understand, yeah. Yeah.
So the thing is in this compared to his previous Paradise where he was with that Ye-jin girl, I noticed he was making the conversation and taking the lead, and she was quiet. Well, with this in the beginning, she kept on asking questions and he was very quiet, which made me realize he does like her, because I think he was like thinking a lot in his head. He wasn't
Yeah.
like speaking before her. She was asking the questions, and then it became
Yeah, so,
mutual
yeah, because he
later.
wanted to get to know her. That's why he
Yeah,
wanted to know everything about her, kind of thing. When you like someone, you want to know everything
yeah.
about them.
And you
Yeah,
want to hear them more sometimes than like hear
yeah,
yourself talk.
yeah.
And she goes, "What kind of girls do you like?" And this is a bit weird because he said, and I don't know if this is the translation isn't good, but he said sexy girls.
Yeah, that was weird. That was really weird.
But I don't know if that's a translation issue. Like, I don't know if it means that, like, exactly that thing in Korean. Because if it does, like, wouldn't you not burst out laughing, but wouldn't you be like, I think maybe,
Okay.
like,
I'd be like,
I've
okay.
heard this before. I think the term sexy is different for them. And I think it is a translation thing. Like, in Asia in general, I feel is different. So they take it as, like, hot, I think.
Okay.
Um, so he just talks about all the features that he likes in a girl, and basically he's listing what Joo-young is, and she's like getting all like giggly about it.
Yeah.
I
think she's got a
and then
really like cute face. Like it's very like
I think she's that's what I told you in
so
the
pretty.
first episode when they all come in, I found her the prettiest.
Yeah,
I
I think
do,
she's really
and I think when
pretty.
she laughs, it's very like funny.
And it's her
Cute.
dimples, her dimples.
She reminds me of True Beauty. What's her name? A little bit. Because when they laugh,
Lim
they have their
Lim
face
Ji-kyu.
changes.
Kwang Kyung.
Yeah,
Lim
because
Ji-kyung.
when they laugh, their face changes completely to like their natural face.
Yeah.
So
I don't think Lim Ji-kyung is very pretty. I think she's got like when she opens her mouth, it's very, very gummy, tiny teeth and very
yeah,
gummy smile. So
but
that's what I don't think
it's not
pretty
like
about
they
her.
look exactly the same, but they just have like some sort of like there's something that overlaps with them.
Yeah.
Then he talks about again the artsy side of him comes out because he starts talking fun facts about soybeans, and she was like, okay, but she liked it. Like,
Yeah.
I think Ye-jin, the girl before, would have been like, oh god, like I can't.
They've got totally different personalities.
Yeah, but she actually, again, this is like how you know you like someone when you like the weird things that come out of their mouths. You're like, oh, but you find
Like,
it
oh, that's
endearing.
endearing.
Yeah. And he says that he keeps flirting and saying like it's impossible to meet someone with ticking all the boxes. Like, how is this even possible and stuff? And the way he looks at her as well, you can tell he really likes her.
Yeah. Even the judges noticed. I'm not the judges. The panel noticed that. The commentary panel.
Yes. And I think it is good generally. Like they're similar age, and also they have connected.
Well, they are
with their
judges because they're judging.
They are judging. Yeah, and they're connected with their jobs and professions as well. So I think obviously that worked out well.
Yeah.
So
and what do you think about her job anyway? About her job, what she majored in and stuff. What was it again?
That's what I was saying. That she doesn't make. She's a craft artist, so she makes those vases, right? I was saying about the dry flowers.
Yeah, but she must be come from a rich family if like you going to school to do
they
something
all
like
do. There are very
really
very few that are not from rich that are not well off.
True.
That's self-made on this program. So I think she asked, what do you like in a relationship, or like what do you look for, and he was just like saying like I only date people when I'm in love. So he was like I don't really like do the casual thing. So, and he goes, once I'm in love I basically just say yes to whatever she wants to do, and she was loving that obviously.
Yeah.
he was like, I'm kind of a slave to you once I'm in love, and she was like, yay.
That was exactly what she was very cute.
Yeah. And he was just saying that he believes in fate, and he feels like if they didn't meet now, if it was meant to be with them, like they would have met somehow.
Yeah.
and she likes his quirky side. And he was like saying, I like to say things to kind of like make you laugh and stuff, and she was just like giggling and things, and yeah, basically.
Yeah, they're my fave couple right now, I think, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At point of season
At
3.
present.
At episode 3, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Out of the I mean, okay, so then the last couple is Soobin and Mina-sue. But yeah, just to say, I know we haven't done Soobin and Mina-sue, but from these 4 couples in Paradise, Jae-jin and Joo-young are my favorite. So
and I also like Sung-il and
Minji, yeah.
Minji at this point.
Yeah. Soobin and Mina-sue, they were the last.
I thought it was a really cute date as well. I think
everyone had they were left till last because I think it was the couple with the highest hopes, right? Everyone's like, oh, this is the
cute little
couple.
date outside and everything. Remember when they had their little coffee date?
Okay,
on
so
the island?
they first sat on the sofa.
And they were very direct with each other.
Yeah. So they were very direct in their coffee date, and so they were like I said, there was like very high hopes for this. So the first thing they did in Paradise was they sat on the sofa and they had a little conversation. So it was a bit awkward when they were sat on the sofa, and she asked who he wrote on his card.
He's a very I person, like introverted.
Yes, you can tell the way he like doesn't want to make eye contact, and he's like very like looking around a lot. He's overthinking. You can see in his head. She asked him who he wrote on the card for his first impression, and he was like, "I'm not going to tell you," and she didn't like that answer. You could tell she was annoyed straight away, and he tried to change the subject.
But she got
cool, but she was like, "Oh, you changed the subject on purpose," she said, and he was just like getting like really like
flustered,
embarrassed and flustered. You could tell, he looks a bit on the sofa when they were talking. He really looked like she's too much for him. Like overwhelmed. It felt like he was a bit out of his depth.
Overwhelmed. A bit, yeah,
he was about out of his depth with her.
Yeah, I think he is out of his depth.
Yeah. Then they went to go eat, and she was just saying that. I think I know
what. Are you going to talk about
MBTI? Yeah.
And are you going to talk about the age and everything?
Yeah. So she said that I think I know what MBTI type you are, INTJ, because she's like, I do attract. That's the kind of guy I go for, and that's why I thought we'd be like go really well together. And basically, she just keeps on taking the lead of conversations and asking him things.
She did get the MBTI right, yeah?
Yeah, she did, yeah. And then it's
easy to tell what kind of MBTI a person is, so like that was an easy guess for her. It's easy to tell.
She didn't want to eat in front of him. Did you notice that point where she was like, "Can you turn away?" When she wanted to eat, she said, "Oh, can you just look the other way for me, please?" And then she ate, and then he started to do the same thing. Like I didn't think she'd be like that for some reason at this point. At this point,
it's like her personality keeps morphing into something different all the time.
Yeah, it's like very. And she said that she was telling him like, as you can tell, I'm like very extrovert. Like I'm like more extroverted and stuff, and I like to chat and things. But she was like, I do attract INTJ. So,
what's MBTI? Was she?
She didn't say.
Okay.
She was just saying that I'm like, a bit more loud and stuff. So he turns out he's a former baseball athlete, but he had an injury, shoulder injury or something, and so now he's a model.
Oh yeah, so he didn't want to say his age first. She's like, I know you don't want to do the age first, so let's do the thing, because he obviously knows that he's younger than her.
Yeah. So they did profession first. He's a baseball athlete turned model, and she is a student in communications in America. So she was studying in University of Illinois, but now she's an intern at a beauty brand back in Korea. But she also said she was born in Sydney.
Very strange, but like when you hear her speak in English, when on the first episode when she's talking to Sung-hun, and it sounds very Australian, because I think she is Australian, or
no, she said she's born in Sydney.
Yeah, but she's born her accent is very weird.
I don't know. But it would be, isn't it? Like if you got a mix of everything. But she is born in Sydney. But yes, now she's currently working in a beauty brand in Korea. So she's come back to Korea.
back to Korea. I don't think she was never from Korea. She was born in Sydney.
Oh yeah. I mean, no, as in she must have spent some time or whatever.
Roots. I mean, not her roots, her ancestry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she might have. Her parents might be in Korea. They might have like gone through.
Yeah, we don't know.
So we don't know the details.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people just send their kid from Asia, send their kids to study there, but they live still in Asia.
Yeah. True.
So this was weird when they talked about the age. She was thrown off because he is younger. He's 23 and she's 26. Now he says he's a World Cup baby. Right, I never heard that terminology. They have some weird.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
I know it's like, but my mind went back because Korea did host the World Cup and I believe it must have been 2002. It was Korea and Japan. Do you remember that World Cup?
No, I don't.
You don't remember that? Oh my god, that was a good World Cup. Anyway, so
I don't think it was in Korea, was it? Did you check that?
It was South Korea. Yeah, it was.
My god.
Seoul. Okay. I remember they had like all the So he is I guess he was like created during I don't know, but that's such a weird thing. I didn't know that the World Cup was such a big thing at that. Like, I didn't know how big.
I know sports is a really big thing in South Korea. Like
they have a lot of Korean. They have a lot of Korean players that play in like the English Premier League and stuff. So there are a few that are quite big. I know that there, but it was just such a weird thing. Like World Cup babies are funny one. We don't have anything like that here. Like,
not at all.
I don't know, like Tony Blair baby. Does that mean you were born during the Tony Blair's era? I don't know. Or like I don't know, weird things. Like I'm trying to think of like an occasion. Oh, Olympic baby, because we have the Olympics here.
Yeah, but no one says things like that.
No one does that. So basically, she says to him, you know, when they have the conversation about breaking their talking casually, they basically she decides that I don't want to speak casually because she's like, I feel like.
But this contradicts her personality that's meant to be easygoing.
She said
and
that
like...
she said if we don't break the formal chat, this is what she said. She doesn't want to break the formal chat and go informal because she will feel like an older sister if they do that. Which I didn't understand. Do you not feel more like an older sister if you were talking formally? But then they're on an equal level, she's saying. She's saying we can end up going casual and then I will go into my age and then act like you're the little one. So she was saying that I'll feel like the older sister if we start talking.
It doesn't make sense.
But it's so weird because then she goes, but I do kind of want to hear you call me Nuna. So I was like, what is it?
That means older sister. That means older sister.
But so I googled Nuna then because I was like, this is getting confusing. Because she's like, I don't want you to think of me as an older sister. Huh?
Yeah, a man calls an older woman Nuna, and that's like older sister.
No, so I read it because this didn't make sense to me because she said, I don't want to stop talking formally with you because I'm going to feel like your older sister. But then I do want to hear you call me Nuna, like a flirty thing. And I was like, how is that? You want me to call you older sister? But apparently it also means... No, it's also, I read it on Google that it says you can also refer to someone as Nuna to an older person that you are interested in.
Yeah,
so there's so many different meanings.
No. It's like oppa as well.
But I didn't understand that either.
No, but the real meaning of it, is older brother. A female calling.
The literal meaning is.
And then, Nuna is the literal meaning is that's what it's meant to be, but it's evolved into this.
It's evolved into someone that you can even say to someone that you find attractive. Yeah. So you're like, oh, Nuna, like daddy. I didn't get it. Yeah. It's like daddy.
Yeah. Like gross like that.
Like sister. I don't know how to do it.
Like it's just
sister. I think I don't have to do it in a sexy voice. Okay. So brother. Yeah. Oh brother. Okay. That's gross. So anyway,
it's like in America how in the African American community they used to say brothers and sisters. They used to say he's a brother and she's a sister, like back in the day.
Yeah, that's still referring to it. No, but that's referring to a sister or a brother. That's not with a sexy meaning.
But they used to say that, like, oh, there was a hot sister in the club. They used to say it like that as well. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that kind of thing.
So then they go swimming and they decide to jump in, which is like makes Subin so excited because it gets his like sporty side, like, oh, she's so like
carefree as well. She's
he
getting her hair wet because no one
yeah.
else would do that
And
on
I
the
think
show.
he does say like I'm attracted to people that are a little bit more out there because I'm not. Like it's like that
Yeah,
yin yang thing for him. So he's
yeah,
like really interested. He's like, wow, she's so different. Wow, she's attractive.
and
Wow.
she's pretty.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
obviously it helps that she's pretty. But they really have a good time swimming, it seems.
yeah.
And then
It seems like a perfect date, I think,
yeah, and she was saying
altogether.
that like after they swam, they just like dressed down and she took her makeup off and she was like comfortable in comfortable clothing. And she was like, that's when I feel like we got even closer. And
Yeah, and
things
it was all
started
so
clicking a
cute,
bit
and I
more.
really loved it all.
And then they started taking pictures and stuff. The pictures look nothing like them if you saw it. I don't know how that happens. And then
Because
anyway,
I know, I think when it came out of
yeah,
the.
because they just have like that, like a selfie, but it just looks so different. Like I think
Oh
it's the
no!
faces they
Wait,
make because
hang on,
they're
the
really
camera
good making faces.
No, but was the camera? Did it come out of the camera? Was it one of those instant
Yeah,
cameras?
like a photo. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but you know they
Maybe they
make
put a filter
lot of
on it.
faces.
No,
I
they
don't know,
probably put a filter on it. That's why. Because you can probably
maybe.
do that from the instant camera as well. Because they always in Asia, you can't take a picture without putting a filter on it. It's like very offensive to
Or
them.
doing like a face, like they do like they
Yeah,
would always make faces and stuff.
yeah, the hearts and
Um,
stuff like that.
and the end of their date ends with them like showing a scene where they're chatting in bed a little bit, like saying like they're on different beds, but they're saying like,
Yeah,
oh, I
different
had a
bed.
really
He's in
good
the cot.
time. Yeah, I had a really
He's in the pull-out cot thing.
yeah, he's
That's
on
what
the
it's
pull
called.
out. And they're just saying that, oh, I really had a good time, like da da da. Okay, so that was it. So yeah, out of the four
Yeah,
dates, your top one was
I like the Subin one
Mina-sue.
and yeah, Mina-sue in this episode. In this episode,
You like
I
their
like their
date, like
date because I thought it was like she was like so carefree, but also I didn't like the way she was like didn't want to like it was her personality was kind of contradicting itself. Like I mentioned before about the age thing, like she got really antsy about that, and then also she didn't want like him to call her like break the casualness. I
Mm.
mean talk casually and things like that, and it got a bit weird there.
And who do you think was like the weakest?
The weakest. Maybe Sung-min
Yeah,
and
Go-eun.
Go-eun, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. They're the weakest.
I thought all the dates went well.
Yeah,
There was chemistry in all the dates.
yeah. My
Everyone
favorite
had
was
chemistry.
Jae-jin and Joo-young. Then it was Seung-il, Minji. Then Subin and
Yeah,
Mina-sue. Subin and Mina-sue. I couldn't see. I felt like they weren't on the same level. I felt like his personality is just they're not the same. And
exactly because you're
I
talking
felt like
about the next episode because you watched the
no,
next
no.
episode.
I felt this in the moment. I felt like
I thought that in the moment when
I felt like it
I thought
couldn't carry. This relationship couldn't carry into a real world scenario because
I thought
he can't
there was a
handle
problem
her.
with no when she kind of like flipped her personality in when they talked about age and then how she got really antsy about that and
Yeah,
how she
she's
was
just a
covering her
bit.
mouth when she was eating and stuff because that goes against her character because she's trying to portray a carefree kind of like
But I
she's
think
like
that's
the
like a
cool girl
romantic. She's
but she's
showing when
not.
they. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about her.
Minji is the cool girl. Minji really is that she walks the walk.
She embodies it.
Minji
Yeah,
really is carefree
she
and
walks and talks
she's a
the
powerful
same.
woman who walks in her truth kind of
Yeah, she does. She does.
I really like
And
Minji.
I think Subin would be fine with someone that's extroverted and loud, but if they are stable like that, he could
And
be with like a
Subin,
person like Minji because he's attracted to
yeah,
someone
I
who's
think
very
they would
strong.
make a really
But
good
he
couple
has
as
to be
well.
stable in that. But
Yeah,
Mina-sue is not. She fluctuates too much, and I think that's for someone like Subin. He needs, especially because he's young, he needs someone who is like just
a
saying
Minji
it
and
how it
Minji.
is.
Yeah,
He needs saying it how it is because I felt like he was like passive the whole time a little
yeah,
bit,
he is passive. He is passive.
and that's it
Um,
is what it is. But I just didn't see it going anywhere later down the line or in the real world. So it didn't feel real
Also,
to me.
Soo Bin, yeah, he really looks like this character from a K-drama that a really like popular K-drama, and he's also like he's like one of the biggest actors in Korea. His face really looks like him, and
Uh,
when you watch, I get you to watch that program, and you'll really see it after. Like pull those two up together, and you'll just see it. Like everyone thinks
start
he's
with
like
the
that guy's
West
really
portrait.
good looking.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't think that guy's really good looking. I think Soo
Subin.
Bin's good looking. No, I think Soo Bin's good looking, but I don't think the other guy is good looking.
I don't know. I don't. Soobin is not my kind of. I don't find him.
He's got a tiny weeny face. I mean, like, as in, like, he's not. I don't mean as in, like, I would find him attractive. I mean, like, I think he's a good-looking person. You know what I mean? There's a difference between thinking someone's a good-looking person, but
yeah, but if you like, if I look at all the guys in the program, I would put him towards the end, personally.
Oh, well, who would you put at the top? Who would you put at the top?
I mean, like, they're not. I mean, like, I think they're all like a similar level, but like at the bottom would be for me like him, Sung-min.
Sung-min would be right at the bottom for me.
And Sung-hun, they're like the bottom. Then
Yeah,
I even think the first guy that came in, Hyun-jae, is not bad looking. I don't know why he is not getting like any attention, but I think I think because everyone's like locked in very quick. Yeah, I think everyone's just locked in very quick, and he doesn't have. I don't know. He just didn't have much luck in the beginning. Like some of these seasons, it's about luck in the first 2 days because
he hasn't got
he's such a short time.
Yeah, but hasn't got any like charisma or anything about him. I think
he does. But I think he does, but he's showing it to like you have to get in there right in the beginning.
Yeah, you have to show your charms. You have to show your charms.
You have to, and this program, you only got 9 days or whatever it is. You don't have time to dilly dally because people lock in the first few days, and then you're working backwards, so you can't really do that.
But you did find Hyun-jae attractive. I mean, no, Jae-jin. You found Jae-jin.
Yeah, I found him attractive, but with his clothes on, and if he was a bit meatier, it would be great. But
he's very, very.
Because when he takes his, I mean, that's for later. But I mean, I think, but his face is attractive, and the way he looks and the way he like looks at you and things. I think I do find him attractive.
Yeah, I understand that. The big guy. What's his name?
I don't find attractive either.
Hyeon-woo.
He's quite good looking.
No, he gives me serial killer vibes for some reason. Like when he's staring, like when he's pissed off, like I feel like he can kill someone. That's what I'm getting from him. Like he's giving me serial killer vibes.
We'll get into that because I have thoughts about him. Anyway, so we're back in Inferno. They all come back to Inferno. Like these episodes are long. Let me tell you.
Yeah, they're long and meaty and great. Yeah, they've got a lot of like stuff in there.
So they all come back to Inferno, and it's just always awkward when they come back from Inferno, is it not? From Paradise. Yeah. Everyone's like sat around the table, and everyone's just looking at each other, and so Mina-sue comes in, and obviously Sung-hun notices her straight away because he's got his eyes for her, the American guy, and he's like, "Oh, how was your day?" And she goes, "How was it?
He's so sad. He was sad."
Yeah, he's like, "How have you been?" And he's like, "So," and she's like, "So," and they have a little moment. And then he asks her, "Did they do anything fun?"
She's just trying to get away from him. She's trying to get away from him.
So then they all ask, like, did you guys do anything fun in Paradise? And Joo-young says that they went swimming. So, yeah, that was that. They didn't show us Joo-young and Jae-jin. We didn't actually see them swim, did we?
Joo-young and Jae-jin.
I don't think
Joo-young. Who's Joo-young again? Joo-young. Who's that again?
The guy with Jae-jin.
Oh yeah. No, they didn't show them swimming. Yeah. No, we didn't.
She said they went to swim.
Why didn't? Oh, maybe they'll show that in a flashback.
Then they all go back to their rooms, and Sung-min asks Hyeon-woo, the big guy, who are you curious to know about and their dates? And so basically saying who he's interested in, and he said, "Oh, I want to know about Sung-il's date." Because he likes Minji. And he also wants to know about Sung-min's date because he likes Go-eun as well. So this is the first sign.
I don't remember him saying that to him.
Yeah, they were sat on the beds. It was Hyeon-woo and then Sung-min.
No, I know they were sat on the bed.
Yeah, he said, "I'm interested in knowing."
That's really direct because normally people don't reveal anything about who they're into.
Oh, I know.
They just keep it to themselves.
Well, Sung-min asked him. He said, "Whose date do you want to hear about the most?" So he's asking in a way like
people say things like, "Oh, everyone," or they say, "I don't want to say."
No, I think they're pretty direct with this season. To be fair, a lot of them.
Yeah.
They're way more direct this season. Yeah. So Sung-il says that he felt quite compatible with Minji, and he felt quite at ease with her. Soobin is like grinning like a Cheshire cat.
Yeah.
And everyone is
think
like teasing him and saying, "Oh, you really like
are into
her
that.
and stuff." And basically, he said that I didn't get much rest. She's really energetic. So I don't know what.
Subin, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, when you say
Yeah,
things
again,
like
that
that in
sounds
our
wrong
world,
in English, yeah. In the
don't sound
Western
right.
culture, it sounds like they were very busy at night.
But
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
yes, but at the same time, I also feel like
They
that
mean
gave
that,
me a
I think
sign.
they understand.
I know what he's trying to say. Is
Yeah.
like she's got
And
a lot
I
of
think they
energy.
understand as well that they were talking and chatting away.
But when he said that, I felt like that just confirmed in my mind that they're not going to get on, because if you're feeling the energy right now, oh, trust me, baby,
Yeah.
it's going to be hard later on if you're in your
Yeah.
actual relationship.
You're right.
So, yeah. Yeah,
I think
I wrote
if
a
you're
note.
an introvert, you need to be with the introvert, and if you're an extrovert, you need to be with the extrovert, because it's too much. It's two different worlds.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Yeah. I did
yeah,
actually write my next note was like, I do feel like the guys are more open with their feelings this year than
yeah. This
previous
season,
years.
yeah,
And I think
you're
it
right.
makes it easier. Like, it does make it easier in general for these people because they have such a short amount of time. Like, just
Yeah,
tell me who you like. For God's sake, let me know who I'm
yeah.
battling and just get on with it.
Or make it. Don't say it. Just don't say it, or make it very, very obvious. At least, at
Yeah.
least make it very obvious, even if you don't want to just outright say it.
Yeah.
Just make it extremely obvious.
Yeah. Hyun-woo even says like he wants to talk to his first choice person, Minji, who he picked as his first choice, when he's asked what he wants to chat to. So Seung-il was
Oh yeah,
definitely
then he
like,
looked like
okay,
serial killery. Yeah,
yeah.
that's when he was like serial killery on the bed.
Hyun-jae. So then they ask Hyun-jae because he's the one that's not got anyone right now. He's not been on any dates. He's not been to paradise. He's not linked with anyone. Like, and so who he likes, and he says Joo-young. And Jae-jin straight away goes, ooh, because he's like, oh, coming for my girl.
Yeah, he's
But
feeling the pressure.
he
He's
looked
feeling the rivalry.
jealous. He looked jealous and like bothered in
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
kind of way. Like, it's a good
yeah.
sign
Not
that he
serial
likes
killer way.
Ji-yeon.
Like
No.
not like Hyun-woo.
Yeah. So then in
Yeah,
the girls' room, Joo-young says that she's happy with Jae-jin, and she said
yeah,
that he was exactly how she expected him to be. So there was no surprises, which is good. Like, she read him pretty well, and she picked him for that reason, and
yeah,
it came out to be like that. Because it's the worst thing when you pick someone for you think they're going to be a certain way, and then they turn out to be different. Even in a good, like a
yeah.
different, you're just like thrown off. So it was good that he was as she
But you know
expected him to be.
the girl that he went with before, she must have been like, what?
Yeah, she was. She was
Exactly that.
like,
She's surprised.
okay. Yeah, she was like surprised that I remember seeing her face.
Yeah,
But this is the thing. This is how you know like people like different kinds of people. Like
yeah.
there's someone,
You need to go with the people that are like
what
you.
what's that thing? What's one person's trash is another person's treasure. Or
Pressure.
whatever.
Yeah,
Like she was
yeah.
trash for him. For Ye-jin, Jae-jin was trash. And for
Yeah.
Joo-young, she's like, ooh, I found my
My treasure.
Yeah, exactly. Go-eun was very like casual and just said like her conversations were fun with Sung-min and she feels closer to him. And they asked,
Yeah.
would you go back with him to paradise? And she said yes. But obviously, that's a stupid question to ask when they just got back.
She's even like always like like that. Like I
Yeah,
can't
I
explain what
just
I'm
find
doing
her
with my
like a
hands,
very
but
giggly,
she's
flirty
like,
person.
yeah, she's very giggly and flirty and very in her feminine energy, I'd say.
Yes. Mina-sue says that she got closer with Subin than she thought she would. But then she was like, but in the morning when they, like last night when they were together, it was great how they ended it. But she said when in the morning when they woke up, he was quiet again. So that made me think she's also starting to doubt it again. Like
Yeah,
it made me think like she's doubting it in her mind. Like, can I be with someone
yeah,
like this, like introverted kind of thing?
yeah,
So or like someone who second guesses himself a lot. So that also made me think that that's not a solid
yeah.
one
But
there.
that's her second guessing it as well.
Yeah, that's
Not
what I mean. Him.
yeah, yeah.
She's the one that
No,
said
no.
that. She said Mina-sue said I really got on with him and we had a great time. And the night before it was great, but then when we woke up in the morning, he was quiet again. So I'm not really sure what's going on. So that made
Yeah,
me
so
think like,
she's second guessing.
yeah, she's second guessing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I didn't. But yeah, yeah.
He didn't when he made his comment about she was energetic in his mind. I don't think he's questioning it, but I thought that you got to be
Yeah, yeah.
prepared later down the line.
He's steady.
He's
He's
happy.
steady in his mind
Yes, he
with
seems
what he
happy.
wants.
Yes. Yeah.
He's the one who's
He
not.
can't see the cracks, but that's just someone like his personality. Like other people are like looking down the line, and we're obviously reading into it. But he's in the
No, we can
moment, and
see it.
he's like,
We're
I
seeing it
had
from
a
the
good
outside,
conversation.
but that's
Yeah.
from all different angles, and we're seeing their confessionals and everything. That's the only way we know. If we were
Yeah.
just seeing what they see, we're in the room. Like if we were one of them, then we probably wouldn't see the cracks either.
Yes. Yeah. So, so when she talks about Seung-il, she says like, "Oh, everything was great and happy." But there's this little moment between her and Mina-sue where there starts this rivalry. I think it was kind of set up from the first day because
Yeah, it was from the first day.
Minji already right at the beginning said that I think me and Mina-sue are similar and people will like us
and
equally.
but so did Mina-sue say that as well.
Yes. And so there was this kind of build up in production, I think, where the rivalry was set up. And then in this moment, they were sat on the bed. Minji says, she didn't mean it like this, but she says like, I think I've had a good success rate, came out of her mouth. And what she meant was like, I think both dates went well, like the first and the second. Because who was she with in the first one?
Sung-min.
Sung-min. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
that wasn't successful, but she didn't understand that. She didn't understand that.
No, or I just basically think when she said success rate, she said, "Oh, I didn't mean it like that." Like she obviously meant it a certain way, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Not like she's not bigging herself up. But Mina-sue straight away was like made a face at her.
Yeah, but I feel like Mina-sue's pretending to, like I said, pretending to be like very carefree, but she's not really. And she's just I feel like she's more like she's not who she's saying she is. Like she's not she's putting on an act of like the cool girl.
Yeah.
And that Hattie's not bothered, like, but she really is like very, very bothered about everything.
Yes.
Whereas
so
Minji's very like cool and she is who she is.
Yeah. She's sure of herself. But
Yeah.
you know, there is an age difference. Like they are similar in what people interpret them to be. Like the guys from the surface think they're both very similar.
Yeah, on the surface,
they're very out there.
Them.
They are, sporty looking, whatever it is, on the surface. But there's also an age difference as well. Like we don't know what Minji was like at Mina-sue's 26-year-old age. Minji's 30. But you are generally a bit more like sure of yourself.
Yeah, but they seem on the surface, like you said, to be the same personality, but they're very different personalities.
And I think people will figure that out. The people that like them both, like Seung-il, for example, at the moment. Seung-il in the beginning liked them both, and he's got to know Minji. I don't know if he'll get to know. We'll see if he gets to know Mina-sue, but we don't know. But I think people like that like them both. When they talk to them, they'll be able to figure out the differences, and then they'll have a preference either way, which will be good. Because then you're just clear-minded. Because like, they both seem similar, but that's my personality. So basically, Minji just says that I really did get on with him, and he's my type. And she said, I'm not curious about anyone else now after that paradise trip. And she said she got butterflies with him as well. She said she finds him cute, and then the rest of the girls are like, oh no! As soon as you find someone cute, that's it. Like that, that's dangerous. Like when you find someone cute, that's it. You're locked in, and it's like. What is that?
That was strange.
That's a weird interpretation. That's a weird,
That's different from us.
When they say cute, I don't understand. Is it?
I think they are finding someone cute. I think because they like cute little things. You know what I mean? Everything. I think they mean cute as in cute.
Yeah, but like, let me tell you, later on in the episode, he had these bangs. That's not cute.
Or maybe they mean cute as in, oh my God, you're so cute, like you're so hot. You can use cute as terms as in the term hot as well. Like he's so cute.
Yeah.
Like,
and then everyone was like, and the other thing is they kept saying like, "Oh, I've got goosebumps." That's the thing they always say in all the seasons. Like, oh, my hair's like, I've got goosebumps.
In the West, we say that as well. Like, oh my God, I can't believe you said I've got goosebumps. Literally got goosebumps. We say things like that as well.
I get goosebumps when I'm scared, like out of fear. But goosebumps in my mind is like out of fear, like.
When you get a chill,
God, like you get a chill. But a chill is like something when you feel like eerie or something happened. But I don't get goosebumps out of like.
Also, when you hear like someone who's got, when you hear when someone who's got like amazing voice, like sometimes I just like get goosebumps. Like when they're singing like an amazing like.
Oh yeah.
Like that as well.
I get goosebumps like that.
Just like wow.
But I don't associate that with like a lovey moment. Like I don't. When I hear someone else talking about their lovey-dovey moment, I'm not like.
Yeah, it's different in the West.
Because it's not the be all and end all in life. It feels like when you get goosebumps.
No, it is for some people. Relationships are like the most important thing in the world.
But is it like I think it's like what their version of butterflies is as well. Like, you know, like when
you're
you
right,
ask someone
I
like,
think
did you
you
get that
hit the
feeling in
nail on
your
the head.
stomach where you're like, oh, like I think they associate it with that. It's like butterflies and goosebumps are the same thing.
Yeah.
Basically, Ye-jin has no one. Okay, at the end of this, she's the only one in the girls that has got the girl that went
Who's
out.
Ye-jin again? Oh
The
yeah, she's the one that went out with
freelance
Jae-jin. Yeah.
announcer.
Oh yeah,
Freelance
the
announcer.
announcer, the one that went
Who's
out with
got?
Jae-jin.
I
And
always
also
wonder how they feel, those people. Oh, Hee-sun.
Hee-sun,
Yeah, Hee-sun.
Hyeon as
Yeah,
well. She's
and
got no one.
she's got no one.
Just
Ye-jin says,
desperately
"Oh, I don't
lusting
think there's
after
anyone for me."
Sunbin. She's desperately lusting after Sunbin. Still.
Yeah. So then the end of this ends with they have to challenge. So they all get taken to this place outside for a photo booth challenge, or no, not photo booth, photo shoot challenge. Okay. So it's the thing they have to achieve is the picture has to be the hottest couple on earth. So you have to partner up with a guy, and a girl and guy partner up, and you have to try and take the hottest picture. So the hottest picture wins. Okay. So the girls pick out numbers from a bag, and then whatever number they get, so 1 to 6, they choose in that order the guy they want. So the guys all lined up, the girls are 1 to 6. The first person who gets 1 is Joo-young, and we think maybe she's going to pick Jae-jin, right? But she picks Hyun-woo, who that was her first impression. So the big guy, that was her first impression person that she liked, her attraction postcard she sent it to. So I think she wants to explore that before she locks in with Jae-jin. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So she picks him. And
Hyun-jae. That was fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I did think that I did feel sad for Jae-jin because I thought she was going to pick him.
Yeah, but I do understand. She explained to herself, she was like, I did have my first attraction was to Hyun-woo, so it was silly for me to not explore that. And in the meantime, there's obviously Hyun-jae pining for her. I don't know why he thought there was a chance he'd get picked, but he was in denial. And Jae-jin was quite positive with his confessional because he said, look, I don't mind her going for Hyun-woo. He said, I'd rather her get to know him and then come back to me, which was quite nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Very understanding.
Yeah. Hee-sun, lucky
nice,
girl, got number 2.
Great personality.
Who?
Huh? He's got great personality.
Yeah. Hee-sun, for a young guy, because he's like 25 or 26, right?
Yeah, he's very understanding, very mature.
He's like quite young. Yeah. So, Hee-sun, yeah, because we all thought he was old before we found out. Like, we both thought he was old before we found out as well. He gave that energy, right? Older.
Yeah, anyway, old man. He's like the hand behind his back walking.
Yeah, hand behind his back, yeah. Hee-sun is she was a lucky girl this time because she got number 2, so she got to pick the second guy. And she, oh my god, it was like
made a beeline straight for Sunbin.
For Subin. She is fearless. She just went straight there. Well, she might as well because she got no other option, so she might as well go with what she likes, right? But it was just so.
Well, she could have gone for the other guy, the Dimple. She could have gone for Dimples, but because he doesn't have anyone.
Yeah, but if you don't like him, you don't like him. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? It's even worse when you have to do a hot couple with like someone you don't like.
Oh yeah.
Touching you and stuff. So Mina-sue is like so thrown off by this. She was like,
actually, wait.
Wait, we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
But I don't think it's easy to do a photo shoot with someone that you like because, like, you're like, oh my god, like, I'm so close to them and stuff. I think it's easier to do it with someone you don't like because, like, you don't really care. You don't really care.
Very true. Yeah. You're right.
I'd be so flustered.
You're going to be way more conscious. You're going to be way conscious with the person you like, which maybe is why Ji-yeon did that as well. But we'll see. So Hee-sun, picks Subin, and Mina-sue is quite bothered, and then Minji picks Seung-il, of course. And then Ye-jin picks Hyun-jae, so I think she's trying to make her little move there. She found someone. She found a little prey. The freelance announcer. So the two people that she just goes for the person that's not linked to anyone. And then the ending is Mina-sue. What a great ending. I had to watch the next episode. Mina-sue. She was like, she didn't know.
Yeah, we already know that we both watched the next episode.
But basically, no, I know. But I'm just setting up for how it ends.
Yeah, but it's made you want to watch it. Did you watch it immediately?
Yeah. I watched it. But I only watched like that, just that to caveat that part. that bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't watch it immediately. I watched it like a couple of days after.
Okay,
But
so
I was like dying to know.
Mina-sue it was her turn to pick, and she was like so thrown off, I think, by the Subin thing. She forgot names.
But she still had a while. It wasn't
She was like, oh, I forgot it. She forgot everyone's names, basically. And then
but that's crazy because she's been like all she's had time to do is like think about these guys this whole time. So it's crazy how she forgot their name.
And
she's been interacting with them.
The only people really that you think so the only people available are Sung-hun, Jae-jin, and Sung-min. They're the only 3 available. Oh, I forgot to say in the beginning, there are more guys than girls, so one girl gets to have 2 guys, but it's up to you. So you can pass it on. So if number 1 doesn't pick 2 guys, then it moves on to number 2, but they all decide to pick 1 guy. So Mina-sue gets to pick 1 guy, or she can pick 2 again. So the only options are Sung-hun, Jae-jin, and Sung-min. But she's like trying to make a decision of who to pick, and she's saying she couldn't make a decision because she's saying like, oh my god, I've forgotten everyone's names, which is a bit weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how the guys really would interpret.
Yeah, they were.
We'll move on to the next episode. We'll do the next episode at a later date, but
they were,
soon.
Not Korean. She's not really from Korea and things like that. They were probably thinking like she's foreign. But I would be offended.
Kind of off-putting. Yeah, I would be offended.
You claimed to be into me, and you went on a date with me, and also like
no, she hasn't been on a date with these guys. None of these guys.
No, Sunbin. She was.
Subin's
she remembered. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So he might interpret it as that, oh my god, like she's so upset that I got picked by someone and she's flustered, right?
Yeah.
But everyone else, like, it's just off-putting.
Yeah, I think it was good for him.
Also, as someone who's interested in her, I'd be like, that's so rude.
Yeah.
It would put me off as well. So I don't know how he feels about that, but yeah.
Yeah, but
so that's
Sunbin was probably feeling himself then because he was like, oh my god, she's so like upset that she's not going to be with me, so she's like forgotten everyone's name and she's freaking out, and she doesn't want to be with anyone else, go with anyone else and do this.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. But I would also, if I was,
he would have been really up himself then.
He would have been up himself, but it can go both ways. Because as Subin, someone is interested in her as well, I would still be like, that's not a good characteristic.
But she fumbled so many times.
They're still your friends. I would still be like, in my head, if I still liked her, I would be like, they are still your friends. You don't just like forget their names. Yeah. Like, that's so rude. Like, it's easy for you to just.
Also, but she forgot so many. Like she messed up so many times. It wasn't just the one take.
We haven't got there yet. At the moment, in the beginning, she's just saying like, "Oh, I can't remember anyone's name," and then it moves on to the next episode. But we'll cap that. We'll recap that within the next couple of days. The next episode.
Okay. That's where it ends. Yeah. Would you like to?
Sorry to leave us a cliffhanger. Yes. Like, subscribe to our channel.
We're on YouTube, Instagram, everything.
Yeah. And give us a 5-star rating, please.
Especially
comment as well.
5-star ratings on whatever you're listening to the podcast on.
Yeah.
We love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay.
Bye. And we can't wait to watch the next episode. And I mean the rest of this season, and we're really excited to recap the next one.
Don't sleep on it, guys. Even if you haven't seen the other seasons, okay, I'm telling you, just start with this season. Just watch it. It's so good.
I know. I'd suggest going back to season 1 and then
I would,
watching.
But it's.
But this season's really good.
You might feel like, what are they talking about? If they watch season 1, they'll be like, what are they talking about? But trust me, every season
it's
gets
my favorite dating show. It's literally my favorite dating show ever.
So good.
Ever.
So good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So bye.
Bye.